Hey, She-Man here with JHawkins Talent Agency. Here's going to be some of the Google Sheets to go over, which will be in your Hire Pack and in the Discord. Um, the link will be clickable if we don't already have you set up with your email. Table of contents, we go over making your events available for changes, checking your events, available events to take, requesting available events, checking to see if it's approved, checking your PKs, checking your schedule for events. Slide 11 will have a list of the blah, blah, blah. 14 goes over your events, your form signups, events on the app signups, changing your event times, or canceling, and where to find your events with rebate information and training options. So this is what you need to do. Don't need your events made. Okay, this is if you got an event that you don't want, you can make it available so we can transfer it to another host. So you just basically select your Vigo ID on the OSS schedule page, pull up your event number, and you're going to put your event number in the yellow box. Everything in yellow is always editable on all my sheets. Just change the status to available, and that's all you have to do. We did make some changes after this video, so if you want to change that 99 back to 0 or delete it after, so that way the next host knows that the line's available for them to edit. We have added 2 lines now, which are not on this one, but there are 2 lines to edit now. Okay, so once it's available, everything available will show here, so you can go to this drop down. So any of these events you can request just by putting the event number in the yellow box, changing it to requested, put your Vigo ID. If the times is not the time you want, the next box over, you'll be able to change your time, which is still over here. We're still not quite there, but okay, over here. This is where the drop down box for the time. Now, the time will only be approved if the event runs, like most of the early morning percentages. They run from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you need it at 2 p.m., and obviously we're not going to approve it because it doesn't exist. So make sure you check the agency sheets on the times. When you request it, if you want to verify that you did it correctly, just change the drop down to request it, and this will put everybody's that requested those events and the times. Do not put one of these numbers and take somebody's requested event away. I will show you why they call me Shoe. No, just kidding. All right. Once we approve it, normally I just rebuild the schedule to bypass this, but if it's only like 1 or 2, I will manually update it with your Vigo ID. The original host, I'm going to leave the same so we know where it was transferred from. And it'll say transferred confirmed, and it will show up on your schedule now. The PKs, these are the agency style PKs. These, if you have an event on this schedule, these have to be completed. There is no options not to complete them. If you have one, it's usually 2 days ahead. Just let us know between 2 and 24 hours, and we can make it available like here. And then whoever wants it can put their Vigo ID in, and the agency. We only have 2 agencies in here right now, but we used to at one time have 4 agencies using this system. Um, and then the input here, change that to host requested. All right, to pull up your full schedule, you can go down to the host schedule tab, put in your Vigo ID, and this will pull up your schedule for the next 2 days. If you have any family events, assuming the family updates their schedule, which is very rare, it'll also show up here. The full training or the full reading training, the full schedule by times will be listed under this tab. It shows everybody's event and what times they are, the maximum rebates and the maximum targets and the rebates will be listed here. You can also sign up for all your training. There's new host training, strategy training, mental health support channels, job opportunities with inside the agency. You can sign up for meetings and interviews and trainings there. All right. You can also check your full schedule by host or by event on the OSS schedule. There's two ways to sign up for events. There's manual sign up forms, and there are ones that have to be done on the app. Now, new hosts, don't be afraid to ask if you can't figure it out, because I can also add them in the back end or help you with the manual forms to sign, but they're really simple. Okay, so here, when you look up the events tab, you're going to see the top two rows are always going to be manual signups, which the content will tell you on the side here, which is not in the screenshot. But these, all hosts want to sign up for everything in green, which is the friendlies, the premiums, and the premiums. Now, new hosts, you may not do your premiums, but I do want you to sign up for them, because if you start building up your fan base towards the end of the month, you may be able to hit higher tiers and you can use these. Or you're getting enough organic to start hitting these targets. But Bigo only updates these about 2 to 3 times a month. So I want you to sign up for them so that you have them anyways. The ones in yellow, these are the PKs from the other slide. These are the ones that you sign up for. They have to be completed. So you will get sign up forms that look like this. For both of these events, you just put your Bigo ID, agency, family, WhatsApp. Agency WhatsApp, that is on the top of the page there. I don't think that's all that important anymore. They used to give you your events. If you didn't have the right agency number in there, they wouldn't give it to you. But on the PKs, don't sign up more than like 7 days or 10 days ahead, because you don't know what you're going to do down the line. And these do have to be complete, and we do enforce this in our agency. If you are under 80% completion on your PKs, you will not get an agency bonus or raffles or any incentives. I'm really stern on this, because this is why our agency gets so many events, because we keep our completion rate between 90 and 97% every month. So that's one thing. We have hosts that do 2 of these a day, and that's how they make their money. So we don't want them to lose events because we have people not doing their events. All right. Now on the app, you can go into your Creator Center and click your live button. You can check your events here. First time you log in, it's going to have the events that are available to sign up. Every month we have a meeting or training where I suggest which events are good for whichever tier or your goals are. You can check with the ones you did sign up under your My Events. When you sign up for them, you're going to get options that look like this, where you're going to select the day. Unfortunately, these you have to do every single day. But if you know what times you're doing and you want to do the full month, let me know. I can do it on the back end like really fast to put you in there. But basically, you're going to hit the date, and then you're going to put a bubble in the date. You can only select one at a time, so you got to do this for each single day. And you don't want to do like 2 days and then try to do it later, because it won't let you. You have to do it all at once. So make sure you have like 10, 15 minutes free when you do this. Now, if you read the events, like this one here, it says up to three times a day. That means you can click 3 bubbles. This basically tells you how many people have already signed up and how many are available. So sometimes the chance of getting it may not be that great, but just, keep signing up for them. We get extra ones in the agency we sign up that we can transfer to. Always make sure we got events. We usually get, some days we get up to like almost 300 events a day. So we do get plenty of events in the agency. You may also get a email from Bigo Global Services, which basically these links are going to take you to that same sign up on the app. So it's going to just shortcut you and redirect you there. Again, find out which events you should sign up for. The majority of the agency are not signing up for 65 and under. Um, if your tier is under 300K, I basically want you to do 80% plus rebates the whole month to maximize your profits. All right. Basically, read when you hit them. It tells you what the targets are. Most new hosts can't hit a 6K target. That's why this wouldn't be recommended. There are some the last 2 months that have been like 1,500. Those I do want you to sign up for. And like for 1,500, the first target I want you to go for is 6K, 600. If you get 600 organic, then message us to help you get that rebate, because that would turn that into a 100% rebate with a 900 extra drop. So, but like I said, we want to keep you at 80% plus on your rebates so that you can build a wallet and move up tiers. All right, now just say that you can't do your events and you offered it on the Google Sheets to another host if nobody wants it. Then you can go into your starting soons and hit modify. This is where you can cancel your event, or this is where you can change the time. So if you can't do this at 10 o'clock, this example, everything runs. So this one runs actually from 10, 11, 12, and 13. So just say you can't do the 10 o'clock PST, you can change it to 13, and then it will automatically update. Please do let the agency know this so that we can change it on our schedule, because our schedule is not going to automatically update. And Bigo's schedule also is not going to update any changes on their Google Sheets. Anything that's under review, you'll be able to see here. So if you're wondering why you haven't got any mid-tier weekends yet, it's because Bigo still hasn't approved it. But I do sign up for extra ones that we can transfer. So just check the agency thing every morning. All events will be listed on this page. If not here, let us know. This again is where all the signups are and the tasks for the goals. I don't know if I have the other screenshot on here. All right, for training, we offer all this training for our host, which is basically almost every day of the week. If you're a new host, you can sign up for the new host orientation, or you need to get a refresher. Or even if you have some points and stuff that you might want to talk to help some of the new hosts, you're more than welcome to join in for these trainings so that we can get the new hosts all on the right page. So we also have the regular training, which is the Bigo training and strategies. And then we also offer one-on-one training with a manager. These are if you want to invest in yourself, or you have show ideas, want to know what you got to do, how you want to build your fan base. You have a plan in effect of what you want to get out of Bigo. You can do a one-on-one. Now, we don't suggest you sign up for a one-on-one until obviously, you've been on the app for 3-4 weeks and, you have a plan. Otherwise, there's not much we can plan if you don't have a plan yourself. We have other trainings that are not listed on here every Saturday at 5 PST. We have training through one of our managers, Umi. She goes over the basic training slide. So this is every Saturday if you can't get to any of the other times. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, one of our other managers, Saucy, does content creating, and sometimes we'll do random stuff. Those are pretty well set for 3 p.m. PST. I don't know why I didn't put that on there. We change it sometimes, but it's always posted in the Discord. Mornings were always available between basically 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. PST, where we can just go to the Discord lounge and answer some questions. Occasionally, we'll have a few people that want to update on things, so we can just open up that. We don't normally do our trainings on Discord because Discord is very unstable when it comes to that kind of stuff. So we basically use Google Meet or Zoom. And that's it for this training. Any questions, feel free to ask. And if you're just seeing this video and you're not a Beagle Live host, this is some of the stuff that we offer in our agency to our hosts. We do have a 5 management team. We are training all the time. Just give us a contact. I will put the getting started link in the description.